Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuned in to the best podcast in the world. And we are here to give you greatness. You dig? You're tuned in with the Green Ranger, the best in the world. It's quarantine. You know you're in our world. When wrestling was real to me. When wrestling was real to me. The Green Ranger, the best in the world. It's quarantine. You know you're in our world. When wrestling was real to me. When wrestling was real to me.
Cheer. It's your boy Antman Fahrenheit. Hold down with the fans out there that want to be great. And you are tuning in with When Wrestling Was Real to Me, the podcast, the greatest podcast in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I'm over here kicking it with my brother.
You know it's the best in the world, aka Game Boy, aka the Radar Superstar, feeling good. I'm glad to see y'all, miss y'all. It's been a minute, but I'm here with my boy.
What up, it's your boy Mike Shane. What's up, y'all, man? Been a minute, but we here.
What up?
Shit. And then you already know we gotta kick it to the man behind the mic. What's good, bro?
What's going on, everybody? This is Kamari Shields, aka The Total Package. That might be the first time you're hearing this name. That won't be the last. And welcome to our special Christmas episode of When Wrestling Was Real to Me.
Okay.
Now, Game Boy, I'm seeing you look across camera. We have guests, do we not?
Oh yeah, so I told y'all before, man, we're about to bring it to y'all where we gotta bring guests on here because, you know what I mean, it's cool to hear our opinion, but we gotta hear from the people. And one of the main peoples that we keep hearing on a constant basis is this man right here. Please, sir, introduce yourself.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Pat. Just here to have a good time. I appreciate y'all, doing for the movement. Here, have a good time.
Welcome.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, welcome. I'm here, Pat. We happy that you're here, Pat. And you already know, we just happy to be back with the people. You know what I mean? It's been a minute. It's a lot been going on in the world right now. And listen, first and foremost, matter of fact, let me just do a side note that nobody even talked about. I'm praying for everybody that might be going through a certain struggle right now because it's that type of season where everybody's actually going through their own personal difficulties, man. And on some side note, aside from the wrestling, because we're talking about what is real to me, what's real to me is about everybody's personal mental health, man. At the end of the day, I know everybody might be going through something personally with either kids, financially, family, whatever's going on, man. And listen, at the end of the day, it's okay. It's not the best thing. It's never the perfect thing. But I just know that we're praying for you, man. And it's okay to always reach out and just say that, hey, man, I'm not okay. Because it's okay to not be okay. Just all you got to do is say you're not okay, man. And always got to just express yourself, man. So I just had to just get down on my spirit real quick because I already know in the Christmas time, for me personally, it's hard because I miss my parents. And not having your parents around Christmas time usually kind of bring me down. But I'm actually pretty hyped and happy because I got my brothers around me and we chilling and we doing this podcast thing. So I just want to tell y'all, even though we kind of didn't put that out there for the Thanksgiving episode, man, I'm thankful for my brothers, man. I'm appreciative of y'all. The thing is, I'm old as...
Everything. Go ahead.
I'm a little older than my crew. I'm the oldest elder statesman of the crew, but I'm actually appreciative and I'm actually thankful for my boys that, we've been doing this thing. We always got other things going on, but we always find a way to come back together as a crew, man. And we've been rocking. So I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Hey, I just had to get out the way, man, as an elder statesman. You know what I mean?
Appreciate y'all having me on today, man.
Yeah. All right, man. So now we got the mushy stuff out the way. Bring it down. So go ahead and kick us off how you already know.
All right, everyone. As you know, the way we always start it is current events. Since this is the episode for Christmas and we're basically closing out the year, let's hear what's going on in the world. So, best in the world, we're going to start with you.
Listen, your boy is so hyped that I actually been peeping on this whole new movement that's been going on right now in the WWE. They actually about to have me come back full-fledged. Like I'm about to put my application back in for full-time because I've only been part-time, so I'm actually gonna go in for full-time. Cause bruh, the fact that CM Punk is back in the WWE,
Crazy.
yo. First of all, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really see it happening due to the fact of how everything played itself out. Real talk. Because the way him and Triple H were beefing with one another and the whole fallout of why he left and I don't need you, and now that Triple H is actually that dude right now in control, creative control, I did not see CM Punk coming back. But the fact when he came back, you listen, I wish me and my brother really recorded an epic video of the actual nostalgia, the surprise, the hypeness that at least I felt, but he felt it too.
Yeah, it was just how they did it. How they did it was fire because Randy came out, so we thinking the shit over. I'm watching a boxing match. I'm like, CM Punk not coming out. So I'm watching it on my phone. I'm watching him boxing on a projector, and then I hear everybody screaming. I look at my phone and I see he came back. So it was just fire how they just caught everybody off guard, thinking what I'm saying, thinking that the show was over.
That was
and homies just popped up, and like you said, I'm invested now. At first, I was on my part time too, so I just put in my app and I'm full time.
WrestleMania.
Yeah, WrestleMania gonna be crazy. We already know what's gonna happen, so
it's gonna be litty, and I can't wait.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that was like the best part. Cause listen, we had beer pong popping. You already seen you on my live, man. Oh, actually, no.
I already know how it's gonna play out. I foresee it, so I just
gonna lose.
Yeah, he's gonna lose, bro. He's gonna almost win the Royal Rumble. Seth Rollins gonna cause him the Royal Rumble, and then they're gonna have the Dave rival, and they're gonna fight at WrestleMania, and Seth Rollins gonna win. I'm calling it.
Say it one more time.
CM Punk's gonna be almost win the Royal Rumble.
Almost
Seth
win.
Rollins is gonna mess it up.
Seth freaking Rollins. Say it right, please.
Seth freaking Rollins is gonna mess it up.
Man, that was spice behind that.
He's gonna cause CM Punk the Royal Rumble.
Okay.
And they're gonna feud, and they're gonna fight at WrestleMania, and Seth freaking Rollins is gonna win. He's gonna beat him.
No!
I don't want it to happen. I just see that happen.
No.
CM Punk, they're not gonna give him the belt, bro. He's not getting that belt this early.
What will happen is CM Punk will go into the Royal Rumble.
Almost winning.
And he will win the Royal Rumble.
He got the receipt.
And he will headline WrestleMania. And he will face Roman Reigns.
No, he won't. Not happening.
He's not facing Roman Reigns. He's not gonna get Roman Reigns for Cody Rhodes.
Exactly.
You crazy,
not
man.
happening.
You lying.
It's not.
He's lying, dog.
Yeah.
For the fans out there that want to be great, I'm sorry. CM Punk ain't winning that Royal Rumble, but it hasn't happened yet. So we're gonna see when it does happen.
Yeah,
but he's not winning that Royal Rumble.
Prediction.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he definitely not skipping Cody Rhodes. You know what I mean?
Ooh, so let's do something. I got a nice quick little game we're gonna play.
Let's do it.
We're gonna play a 2-part game where you get to pick who you want to win the Royal Rumble. You already know who I'm going with. So my ticket's already sold. So then I'm not picking what everybody else thinking. My ticket's already punched in, right? So then 2, we're all gonna pick out of a hat out of 30 fucking numbers, and then that's also our wrestler that we're rooting for. And then the one we're actually picking is going to be a pot for this, or we're going to have a challenge for that, or a bet on that, or a punishment for that. And then the one that matter of fact, the money will go for the one we do the random pick.
Hell no. We just picking.
You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck?
No.
And whoever
Listen.
that's
That was rules.
Bro, we just gonna keep the receipt. Yo, who we predicted was gonna win.
I like that a lot better.
I'm trying to follow you. You know we halfway through.
Bro, we was there.
Everybody hated it.
Listen, check the receipt.
Nobody.
You can't even tell me what you just said.
No, I can't.
No, don't give him a chance. He's dead.
Prediction is this. You predict.
All right. So right now, just real quick, just get my current out the way. Just to get my current band out the way. Like I said, I'm hyped with CM Punk being back. And now let's just do it real quick. I'm taking CM Punk for the Royal Rumble. Who you taking? I'm gonna to you real quick. Pause.
No,
And the pause king is back.
I don't even know, to be honest with you.
I don't know. I'm just calling what I just said. I
know it's not going to be CM Punk.
We'll wait till
it's not going to be CM Punk.
Because it's late January. We'll have another episode. So yeah.
Yeah, I just know it's not going to be CM Punk.
Let's keep that crazy.
Yeah.
Randy Orton got a better chance to win.
Yeah.
Right. He's gonna be fighting Roman Reigns for the title. So he's not gonna be in a Royal Rumble.
He might.
Yeah. Alright. So that was my current event, man. Mike, what you got going on, man?
Well, current event wise, me personally, I just got back in the training for fighting, for boxing, and I switched camps right now, so I'm literally just getting back from training. My first day with them, got my ass kicked. Yeah, I'm like my body's pretty sore right now, but I like what I saw. I like how the coaches are, the trainers are. I learned a lot just in one day, so you know what I mean. That's pretty cool. So I'll have a fight announcement sometime next year. You know what I mean, but. I gotta get this win because I've been losing sleep, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get my win. So other than that, in regards to wrestling though, I just liked how I was Randy Orton got a 5-year contract extension, so that makes me think bro's gonna get a title again. You know what I mean? Because I was just thinking Randy Orton was just gonna be on some putting the new guys over. You know what I mean? But I feel like with that 5-year extension, he'll win again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, he got a title.
He's got like 14 too.
Yeah.
He got 14.
Yeah.
So he said he's gonna do 10, man. He said he's gonna do these 10 years. So
that's what I'm saying though. But
I thought Randy had 15.
What years in business?
I'm talking about heavyweight.
No, I'm talking about like championships. 15.
Oh yeah, he got.
But I just so that was kind of exciting just seeing he's actually staying longer. You know what I mean? So that just makes me think you're not gonna keep him that long, and he's not gonna win no fucking belt or nothing. And even Dom got the 5-year extension, and Dom's drawing on me. I fought with Dom.
Triple just snapping with that, man.
Yeah.
He got a plan, though.
He got a plan. That's what I'm saying. These contract extension is like, yo, bro, got a plan with these dudes, and I'm for it, man. He's really doing his thing. Again, he shocked me with the CM Punk, letting him come back. So I feel like he's trying to go back to the Attitude Era style, yo. It's you know what I mean? So that's my current. Yeah. He's changing the game right now.
I can dig it, man.
He says 14.
14?
14.
Okay, so he needs 3.
I feel like he's gonna get.
And that's what some insider was predicting, where that because of his extension, that he might get like at least 3 more title reigns in that extension, which I don't know 3 more in a 5-year span. Only because of how they've been doing these extended title.
I know he will at least get it once, though.
He's definitely getting at least one.
Yeah, I see one. But not
same with Punk.
Right. I guess I just don't see him doing 5 years and just putting everybody over. You know what I'm saying? He still got one more.
He still had to run.
Yeah, he got one more title reign. Yeah,
he got to run it up. Yeah, I'm definitely happy to see Randy back, man.
And what's his name? AJ came back too. Them dudes looking like they on that juice, man. They big as hell.
Speaking of AJ, Speaking of AJ, I was actually really hyped to see AJ Styles put down that fool LA Knight. You know what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, LA Knight's got this little push going. It is what it is. I got to see it personally live, and when he electrified the building, I got to witness that. and I got to see everyone
crazy.
It was kind of crazy. I will say that. But to see AJ Styles, just put him on, just sit down, tight mess. You know what I'm saying? That's AJ Styles. And LA Knight ain't nothing compared to AJ Styles, and we know this. And it's just so great just to see a real wrestling legend put down the fake.
All right, so my question real quick. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like LA Knight is kind of like, with the return of CM Punk and all this stuff going on,
The fake.
it's kind of like his buzz is kind of like going down a little bit.
Cause he not that. You're absolutely
I
right.
feel like-
You're absolutely
No,
right.
I'm not trying to hate him. Listen,
I'm not hating either, but
I'm not hating because listen, what he
Not
did
that.
at the show.
I believe the opposite. I believe
Think so?
with everyone else coming back, it's gonna push LA Knight to work harder because they didn't just bring CM Punk back for no reason. He's gonna fight LA Knight at some point because LA Knight is trying to do what Punk used to
Royal
do.
Rumble. LA Knight has a better chance to win the Royal Rumble than some.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm not saying Royal Rumble,
Yeah,
but I am saying the way they're setting it up, LA Knight and Punk are gonna have
But it kind of.
at nothing else at least a shoot off.
Nah, I feel you, but I'm just talking about. I just feel like the buzz for him went down
All the way down.
when CM Punk came back, bro.
Real
He kind
legends.
of was. It's
Relax.
Because it's gonna push him to be better.
No,
Think about when Rock came back the first time, and everyone's like, "Oh, these new people," and now it's going down. It's gonna push LA to be better.
Different. Rock
Rock is the Rock.
Yeah,
That's
So,
LA.
that's
but-
That's LA Knight.
but relax. Stop doing that.
Why?
Because again, I'm going to take what Kamari said, and I'm going to take what y'all trying to stir up.
That
CM Punk,
What I said.
Randy Orton are going to end up helping build up LA Knight. He's actually they're going to cross roads at some point. It's not going to be no time soon.
no time.
No time soon, because right now what they got going on is the build up for Randy Orton, like I said, for going against Roman Reigns.
And that's what I'm
The
saying.
build up for CM Punk going against eventually Seth Rollins, but like I said, the swerve is going to be.
I feel you, but that's all
Not
I'm
to
saying,
mention,
though.
they're doing all this at the end of the year, so that way 2024,
you
they're
got-
running with the ground running.
and that's
Yeah,
that's
but
what
I'm just saying though, the
That's why
LA
you gotta
Knight
be-
train
you gotta
though,
be-
the hype
you gotta
train
be-
just went down since
It
they
was
came
not.
back.
It's not.
It went super down,
It's
bro.
chilling. It's chilling.
It went down, dog.
That shit went down, bro.
It was never.
Listen,
You know what's
every
funny? That's what haters say.
No, it's
dog,
not,
but
cause yo,
a cat-
I'm not hating. Listen, I'm when I said when we was leaving the wrestling event, I'm like, yo, I respect bro, cause he had the whole fucking building. Yeah, that was crazy.
It was crazy. And,
Yo.
and what I just say when I started,
You
I
wouldn't
said,
have did that if you didn't
electrified
win.
Building. So there is no hate. You just don't like what you're hearing because that's what you do.
Bro, but ever
You need
since
to
that
mature
happened,
yourself.
I
Be a
just feel
mature
like his
individual.
hype went
That's
down,
what, that's
bro.
what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't like what he hears.
I
At
see
the
the
end of
bigger
the day,
picture. I see the bigger picture.
yeah,
You
like,
could be
like,
right.
now.
You could be
No,
right, but
I
I'm
see
just
the
talking. I'm
picture.
talking about what I see right
Yeah.
now. I'm talking about what I see right now.
I
say yeah.
So
Say yeah.
yes, I agree.
Fellas,
I
we gonna loop back to that in a second.
I agree. Right now, LA Knight is basically taking a back seat to what the CM Punk, Randy Orton push going on right now.
Real legends.
Oh my God, dog! Yes, like right now. But guess who's gonna be the legend, dog? LA Knight. Yeah.
Ew. How do you do that shit?
All right. So on that note,
Yes.
after Am gave his little current event, Mari, what is your current?
Well, hold on. Let's let this guest go in first, because respect is respect. Anything current going on with you?
You know, man. I'm just out here trying to,
Survive.
Survive fast. That's my G said. Live day by day, you
Yeah.
know. I just had a daughter, so, that's new for me.
Oh yeah, congrats.
You just had her?
Yeah, she only 3 months old, so,
No doubt, no doubt, no
Right,
doubt. Yeah.
though.
I had my firstborn, the daughter. She's 3 now, but I know the feeling because I had a son. But my daughter, they change your whole
Yeah.
mental.
She,
bro.
def-
It's
she
like-
definitely changed me from day one.
Facts,
Soon as I
facts.
came out her, shout out
Yeah.
to my wife, But soon as I
Right.
came out her, she came out the hoo-ha, I was like, damn.
Right.
Shit. I gotta look at you whole differently now.
Right.
So fact, so yeah.
That's your first child ever?
Yeah, ever.
Oh, fire,
I'm
fire.
an old head out here. Not as old y'all niggas, but
Oh, damn.
Relax. Relax.
They old y'all niggas, but
Relax.
I had my kid a little bit later. That's all I did. So
I just remember just being 18, calling niggas old, and I'm so sorry I did that because when niggas tell me old now, that shit hurt.
Cause my back be hurting.
Right.
I was like, damn. That's why I was calling niggas old.
Right.
And now these young niggas, don't know what they want to do with their life. Shit, they be slacking. But
that's what's up though. Congrats.
Appreciate it, man.
Most that.
But
go dad game. Go dad game.
Dad, just in life. I've been low key, but sorry y'all. I've been in the house, but I'll be back outside soon. Not in that sense, but
it's safer inside right now, man.
Exactly.
It's absolutely.
I'll be out there soon, though.
Especially with these spikes in COVID cases again.
They got
niggas.
COVID again.
Hey man, we're not gonna put that energy.
I ain't been up too much, just chilling, take care of my kid, make sure the household good. That's all it is.
Hey man, we appreciate you hanging out.
Yeah. So you full with the show though? You full with the content that's been out that you've been seeing?
Yeah, man. I did a little bit of research on y'all. I had to see how y'all flow with all that good stuff. I don't want to interrupt anything, a good movement going on.
Right,
man.
What's one of the things that you were, my bad, not to cut you off, what's one of the things that you were feeling about the content?
I was feeling like y'all respect each other's space. Like, I already know how y'all two could be, so,
Exactly.
I know it can get heated in here, but y'all still respect the space while,
Yeah.
cameras rolling, all that good stuff. So,
I got receipts. They almost was rumbling in here. They don't even know. I got some shit in here.
I'm new to y'all, so,
I'm gonna drop it. So I'm gonna surprise drop it on. I got some stuff on these niggas, man.
I'm new to all y'all, so
I just try to survive. You know what I'm saying? Some people just.
Relax. Why you cutting that man off? He telling his story. Shut the hell up. He telling his story. He
Shut the hell up was unnecessary. Shut the hell up was unnecessary.
He was telling his story.
That was unnecessary. That was unnecessary.
Go ahead, Pat. Sorry, Pat.
Y'all good. It's y'all spot. I'm just here to fill in.
Right.
I'll shut up when I have to.
Right.
You gotta worry about it. But like I said, I appreciate y'all letting me in y'all space, man.
Thank you, man. We appreciate you being here, Pat.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, this is
support.
Yeah, round of applause for our first guest. Yes.
First of many to come. Because you're going to be the first of many. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, first of many. Yeah, so you're the first guest. That's a title that nobody can take away from you.
Yeah, that's love. We don't be having some motherfuckers on here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right, so now on that note, Mr. Announcer, what is your current event?
So, current events for me, as everyone knows, I help produce this show. I help produce a radio show. My professor. I've been talking a little bit more about what we do here on The Wrestling Is Real to Me. There's actually an episode that's airing this Sunday. Y'all will probably not hear this till later on, but I'll have the link for that later on, so that way everyone's able to hear it. But my current event is something that all of us here at When Wrestling Was Real to Me, it was a special moment that we all look forward to. And that was when we went to WWE Live at UD in Newark, Delaware.
Yeah.
And for that being my first WWE event live ever,
Same here. Yes, sir.
it was a beautiful experience.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, when you study wrestling, we all know a lot of it is like stage fighting. It's done coordinations. So on TV, you'll see some hits cheated. You'll see somebody overselling. You'll hear the mat smack. And it's like, okay. Being in that arena, oh my God.
Yeah, man.
Oh my God.
That
It's not just hearing the mat. You could feel the vibrations of the powerbomb on the mat through the entire stadium, and it makes the world of difference. You are a 5-year-old kid in the midst of that atmosphere.
Nah, that's facts.
It was so beautiful. So much so, which I'm surprised you did not wear this time, Mr. Best in the World. My uncle and I decided, you know what? to commemorate this moment, we had gotten matching chains of the Money in the Bank.
Oh, yeah.
And he chose not to wear it for y'all because he didn't want to have to cash that in and somebody try to take his belt. But that's besides the point. So there were a lot of great matches. Obviously, LA Knight was the headliner, but we got to see. Now you won't get. It's too late now. That's crazy. But we saw a lot of great matches that night. My favorite match of the night, because he was not on the original ticket, but Cena made me happy, was Kofi Kingston.
Yeah, that was fire.
And Kofi was showing off. And I was so happy with that match.
That match was real good. Yeah, that match was crazy.
Like, we saw, I forget whose opponent was, but we heard the new... It was who?
The Viking Warrior.
Yeah, the Viking Warrior, yeah.
Yo, so do you think they planned that table thing? I thought like
yes.
I don't think they did. I thought like
no, they had to plan it because there's no way you're just pulling that out. You planned that.
I think they was like listen to the crowd.
I think they heard the crowd.
They heard the crowd, but no, they planned that. Because think about it, you're not just gonna. It was a Viking match, so it was basically almost anything goes.
True.
They were using the shield and everything, and we're all thinking, you're not gonna do all this and say we're not gonna get a ladder, a chair, something.
I feel you, but I feel like I don't think they was expecting us to ask for the table. Because remember, we kept saying we want the table, and they probably was like, "Oh shit!"
They ducked it the first time because they knew that's what they anticipated. You don't have a match with props and expect people not to be like, "Yo, I want some of the extra props. Bring out the magic. Let's go."
Yeah,
I liked it. I loved it.
That was my favorite. Honestly,
that was my favorite match because Kofi's been one of my top wrestlers of all time.
Yeah.
Not only that man has needed to hold the title definitively for the longest time, and it's hurt my heart. It's like every time they do it, take away, and every time they do it, take away. It's like let that man cook, please.
Great, yeah.
But then the closing match of the night, which was. Jimmy Uso, Solo Sikoa, and it was mainly Jimmy versus LA Knight, and then from backstage, Kevin Owens came out, and the arena lost their minds. That was such a great match because I was like, okay. All right, and we knew Kevin was on the ticket. We're like, okay, when is this gonna happen? And then you just see him run out, and mind you, his hand is busted from the night beforehand. Yeah. But that was a great match. Honestly, I'm definitely looking forward to going to another for all the different things that we are able to experience from that. But it was an overall great night. So much so that we were trending on Twitter for a little bit because we took a picture with our shirts. Yeah. Everybody saw us. Everybody was getting scanned. We were getting live interviews from the people. So that event was something very, very special. So I want to hear from y'all. We're waiting on the best in the world to get back so we can fully talk about the ambiance of this event.
You ain't gotta wait on me.
So, yo, I gotta shout out this guy right here.
You ain't gotta wait on me, boy.
Man, yo, we went viral, and I don't think y'all know that. So, funny you mentioned Kevin Owens. We literally made him laugh. It was I got the video and everything. So remember he was calling who was he?
We were antagonizing Solo.
So bro, I was like, yo, Antman, say where's your balls at? Pause. So Antman started yelling, where's your balls at? Yo, we had the whole side saying, where's your balls at? And Kevin Owens saw that and started laughing, bro. Like, I got the receipt. He looked out over there and he was like, yo, these guys was crazy, and started laughing. So we started that shit, yo. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? That's us. You know what I'm saying? We did that. And I got like 3 clips people sent me. And all you hear is a whole side of the crowd. That's some stuff we started.
We did that.
Yeah. We did that. We made Kevin Owens laugh, yo. You know what I'm saying?
We did that. For the fans out there, I want to get great.
Yeah, that was a dope night. It
was a good night.
I always had to be there. Listen, to see your boy, L.A. Knight, in the flesh. And I don't care what you say to say. Like, to see, like, the man do his thing.
So, of all the matches, you like L.A. Knight's match?
Nah. Out of all the matches I like, to be honest with you, is going to be Bobby Lashley.
Bobby Lashley did a great job in his match.
He's like,
I
it's
see
Bobby, dog.
every appearance.
Yo, Bobby's that dude. Bobby's that dude. Bobby's that dude. What the hell? Y'all hating on Bobby Lashley?
It's not even hating on Bobby Lashley. It was just great matches that night. You picked two of the weakest ones.
What?
Yo.
It was definitely mad.
Can I say something? So we were talking about LA Knight earlier, you know what I'm saying, how he was whack and like he wasn't like the legend status and whatnot. And previously we was talking about how he doesn't put on the best matches.
It's
And
not
the very
bad.
first thing that he said was he did not like LA Knight's match. So
No, I
as
was
long
hyped to see
as
LA
he's
Knight.
he's hyped to see LA Knight. He did not like LA Knight's match because we've already went over this several
Wow.
times. So what I'm trying to tell you
Why did I
is
not like it?
because he's whack.
No. With a solid no, and I need a third of no.
As long as we know.
It was not because it was not because he's whack.
So the
it's
next
because-
episode, he's gonna be like LA Knight, yeah,
Wow.
and he's gonna be like, he has
Yeah,
no
will.
good match.
Yeah, will.
And the next
Because the
episode,
whole
is
fact-
like LA Knight, yeah, he has no good match.
It's the fact that the
He had
whole
no good
interference. No, it was the interference.
It was Solo's interference in that match. It was
Thank
unneeded.
you.
And the one thing about the LA Knight match that everyone can say walking away from it, that had the stadium going crazy. Because when we were leaving, you could not stop people in the parking
I had my
lot
phone died.
going
That was
LA
crazy.
Knight. Yeah, and mind you, this is UD campus. So you're hearing this from the inside of the stadium, outside the parking lot, to both sets of lights over there.
Nah,
It's
that's
effective.
It was effective. That's cool and all, but
It's cool.
yeah, that was cool.
It's cool.
But
I wasn't even expecting them to do the championship match for the Divas belt. That caught me off guard.
Yeah, the title match with my baby Charlotte. She hurt herself, man. So she gonna be out for a while too.
You
I
know,
was devastated to hear that.
Samurai.
Bailey, man. Seeing Bailey live.
Man, that was cool. Yeah,
Hmm.
she got a little thing back there too. Yeah, she got a little thing back
I
there.
did that shit too. Let's go, Bailey.
Oh yeah. He did that too. Yo, you was 3 for 3, bro.
Yeah.
You was
Not
3 for
only
3.
that, we had an opposing chant in our section after we did that.
Yeah.
Like back and forth, so it worked.
Yeah, I did that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, yeah.
Yeah.
But you gotta give me credit for the where's your balls at.
Look, I'm not mad at it, bro. I'm not mad at it, but you know, I had to yell it for the fans out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they was like,
But I was a ghostwriter for it. You feel me?
that's cool. You know what I'm saying? We
saying?
can do that. As long as we in the same team, you know what I mean? That's all that matters. You know what I mean?
So, as we move on.
Shit's gonna hate, you know what I mean?
Definitely
As we move on.
So as we move on, before we
Thank
wrap
you.
up, I want to hear everyone's favorite moment from us being there as a group. And I'm going to start with Mike for this one.
I gotta go Charlotte, man, because that's my favorite female wrestler, and it was just cool seeing. I didn't think she was gonna be there fighting for the title, so I gotta go Charlotte, yo. That was my moment, just seeing her out there, and that fire red that she had on. Oh, that's my girl, man.
I got a nice picture with that too.
Yeah, I got some videos of her doing the back foot joint, like she. Yeah, that's my moment.
I do too. My favorite moment was actually interacting with the people, man.
That was cool.
Cause like the fact that when it's just like football for me, where wrestling is actually a community. So like it don't matter how diverse, it don't matter black, white, no matter what race you are, religion you are. Like when you're at an event, you always come together. So like it was definitely interacting with the people and actually doing the interviews with the people, man. Like that's actually was a dope moment for me, honestly. Because I mean, I actually enjoyed like the show was dope, but like interacting with the people was like that was the moment for me. Should be told.
Yeah.
True. I liked, I like when Kevin Owens and Jey Uso were doing their quarter moves back to each other, because I was yelling and just like saying I made a devastation video with Kevin Owens and there was these people like in front of us, and they was bagging up laughing.
Oh my God,
I don't even know, I don't know, but they just kept saying it, and then I just kept making comments, but that was like mad funny in real time because James was like, "Ooh, so," and he did his little thing, and Kevin Owens wasn't waiting. Kevin Owens did the cannonball. That was funny. I don't know. That was my favorite.
Can I do one more? It was the love we was getting too. It was a lot of people commenting on the videos I put on TikTok. Hey, I remember you guys. I saw y'all. So we definitely left a dope impression for our first wrestling event. Well, me and your first wrestling event. But that just made me hype though for WrestleMania. We gotta hit up WrestleMania, dog. If that was the show at UD, as fun as that was, I feel like WrestleMania is gonna be even more iconic. You know what I mean? So,
Absolutely.
So we got mad love that day, bro. We did.
Yeah, I will say my favorite moment of that whole night was honestly once everyone kind of like settled in after like the pregame stuff and the night started and we were just fully immersed in it. You will never forget your first experience like that. And for me being 23, having that experience is one thing, but seeing the kids there, they're like 5, 6 years old, and this is their first event where now it'll start a next 2 sets of generations loving this sport. You can't beat that. Not only that, from what, Best in the World talked about, when they were interviewing people, they went up to this dude and his kids, and baby girl was on point with all her talking points. You cannot beat that experience. So, honestly, that was one of the greatest nights of my life, and we are definitely going to be doing a whole lot more things.
For sure. 2024 gonna be lit.
Yes.
2024 gonna be lit, man.
But with that said, we're going to get to the man of the hour. So, Best in the World, go ahead and take it over for your special segment, please.
Oh yeah, man. So I didn't want. See, the thing is, I don't want somebody feeling left out, but I gotta make sure we do a proper introduction to my man 50 Grand. We already did an introduction. He already introduced himself, so let me get myself up. So Pat, I want to go ahead and once again, I want to thank you for coming to the show, man. Welcome to the show, man.
Appreciate it.
So what I got this segment called the Man of the People, where I ask like certain questions. So like the first question is usually straightforward: is when was wrestling real to you?
I will say wrestling was real to me with my pops. Like, he done best, he into his thing, but he the one that really introduced it to me. He was the one that was like, yo, this is something different over here.
Right.
Like, people our age, it was like, yeah, you watch wrestling, that shit fake. Nah, this shit hard.
If you look at it, everything's entertainment. Everything.
Exactly.
So what are you talking about? From football, it's all entertainment.
So yeah, that's when wrestling became with me. Became real to me.
Yeah.
Right though. I can dig it, man. I mean, how y'all feel about his realism, man? Though.
I have a problem with it. I'm a wrestling fan.
I'm with it. Yeah, I same way with him. I got into wrestling alongside with my dad. My dad introduced it to me, and those were the best memories. Honestly, just watching it with him. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just being a kid, and he's just as excited as I am. You know what I'm saying? That was I'll never forget. I'll always cherish those moments. That's how me and him bonded. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely feel you on that.
I agree, because for me, it's been real to me on two fronts. One, because Best in the World and all that he did with me, but also because of my father. That was something we bonded over.
Yep.
Not only that, it crossed over into, when he introduced me like G.I. Joe and a lot of the superhero stuff, they all kind of melded together. So much so that after this last event, going with my uncle, one of these next events, I gotta take my dad.
Facts.
Right, I can dig it. I mean, only thing I talk about my dad is, he kept pushing the whole fact that wrestling was fake.
Oh, he did?
But I will say, the shout Pops, love you, man, rest in peace, baby. But the one thing I hated about my dad, and I know hate's a strong word, but he's the only person I know in life that knows how to do a reverse figure four with you putting the figure four on him, and you know how you reverse it by flipping the weight over. He doesn't do that. He actually knows how to reverse the figure four by actually tightening his legs and knowing that your legs are smaller than his. And he actually hurt me while I was putting the figure four on him.
I mean, you know, Bob is hold on. So, like we said, we know it's all quote unquote stage fighting, and Bob was an actor, so he knew a thing or two about how to handle that.
Someone got to do it.
Someone got to put it down.
Somebody call my mama.
It was the worst thing ever, man. All right, Pat. Sorry, man. Sorry, guy. We even left with that.
I'm in y'all's face, you know.
Hey, it's all good, baby.
I got put the
Anyway, so Pat, who was your favorite wrestler growing up?
Come on, man. You know, throughout history, you know, my little monologue. Throughout history's greatness that comes around. You got LeBron. You got Gretzky. You got Brady. Then you got The Rock. Come on, man. You got the People's Champ.
Okay.
The most electrifying player to ever touch the WWE. The only player or only superstar. I ain't gonna disrespect him. Superstar to get his own show and then games to follow up.
I said it.
Thank you.
I love Rock, but we also can't forget that time Brumman wrote his shoot notes on his wrist.
Hey,
Come on, man.
Everybody a little bit.
You can't bring that up.
Yes, you can.
You
I love Rock with all my heart. I am not letting that slide.
He's the greatest.
No.
My point right now.
Absolutely can.
Why?
I have every right to bring
My
that up.
favorite wrestler and the greatest of all time, in my opinion, because nobody's resume keeps up with his.
Exactly.
Nobody's resume.
That's
You got people. You got two people today trying to do what he do. Trying to translate the
Mind you, he did this when he came back. That's even words.
Yeah, Rocky Mania wasn't nothing.
Bro, he was a Hollywood star when he did that. Like, come on, bro, he was doing everything.
You should not have to write your shoot notes on your hand.
Vince McMahon.
As long as you've been in the business, no. As much as you've controlled the mic, absolutely not.
Damn.
It's funny, I got some.
Vince still getting paid off the Rock. Is he not?
All the good things he's done, and that's what
Right.
And hold on, why does Vince get paid off the Rock? Because remember, when Rock was just Rocky, he's getting booed every night. They told this man, smile. It's only when Vince let him cook to be like, let me talk to him right quick.
I mean, everybody had a bad season. Jordan broke his leg. That's all I'm saying.
Thank you.
Oh, now you bring up Jordan as Riggs. That's crazy.
So at that moment, the Rock was Washington Wizards Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. He's done.
That's still no excuse.
Okay.
He's still Jordan. He's everybody.
You can't do it even with that little flaw. And John Cena was a whole hater.
That's not a little flaw.
John Cena was a whole hater because we wouldn't have noticed until his punk ass pointed it out. You know what I'm saying? That's just hate. Haters gonna hate.
And then what did John Cena do? He showed him why he's there. It made them better down the line, but you cannot deny that is a stain on the Rock's record.
No, it's not, bro.
Is it when I broke John Cena? Who John Cena tried to be? The Rock.
That's pretty good.
Exactly. Like, come on, bro.
Pretty good, man.
So if I'm losing my son, is that really a loss? It is what it is.
Son, he's his son.
I mean, if you're talking was a son, you should see stereos. Because that whole storyline for a second, I'm just saying.
That's not a stain, bro.
But you know, back like I said, that's my favorite player. He changed the game for a lot of people, John Cena included.
right.
I'm not denying he changed the game. Like I said, I love Rock as well, but I'm gonna call a spade a spade.
I got it. So
You agree?
I mean, no, I respect that the fact that The Rock is his favorite superstar. That's just it. I mean, that's when wrestling.
Is he Mount Rushmore? This could be Mount Rushmore.
Don't do that.
Is he Mount Rushmore?
Yo, Keenan, what's up?
Come on, what do you
I'm
mean?
talking about out of four people.
Out of four
people,
all time.
Mount Rushmore.
If you say somebody crazy,
Yeah.
I'm on you.
You know who? Hold on. We know who's not on that mountain for him. We know who's not on there.
Yo,
I mean, I got.
The fact that you're
No. Let me tell you something, brother. We know it's not on there.
I got Rock on. I got him as the fourth president. I got him as the fourth president on the Mount Rushmore.
So I know segment on me. You know, I know you're gonna. You know, I'm gonna lose this.
Hey,
but what's your Mount Rushmore? If you saying Rock,
why don't you start with yours then? Hold on. Let's start with yours. What's your Mount Rushmore of wrestling?
My rush for me,
yeah.
You know, I got The Rock as he can't be touched, and then you gotta go Stone Cold, you gotta go Triple H, and then you gotta go RKO. You gotta go Randy Orton every time.
Yeah,
okay.
That was solid. It wasn't. I mean,
okay.
I can give you reasons.
From your age, I can understand why you said RKO, but Undertaker got to be up there for me.
Definitely.
Yeah. But he said 30, so I get it. So it's not a bad Mount Rushmore.
I'm not mad at it.
Yeah,
I'm not mad at it.
But my Mount Rushmore is Shawn, Taker, Austin, Rock. Because that was the epitome of the Attitude Era, which was, for me, the best era of wrestling of all time.
And we saying 4, so I'm sorry, I said 3, and you said 3, so.
No, you said 4.
Okay.
You said 4.
Yeah, I said 4. I have to give it to Austin, Rock, not in no particular order, Austin, Rock, Undertaker, and Shawn. That's my Mount Rushmore, because like I said, they are the epitome of the Attitude Era.
I can respect that.
I respect
Mikey?
My
Oh yeah, this is a question for the group now. Let's go.
Shit, well, y'all already Brett, The Rock, Stone Cold, Undertaker, and Shawn.
Okay, so you got to delete one.
Dang, my bad. Dang, well, between Shawn and Undertaker, God, that sucks. But I gotta go with Undertaker.
Over
Mike, you know you about to get cooked in these cups, right?
I gotta go.
Matter of fact, before we get Ant-Man's, everybody who's watching right now, comment below. What's your Rushmore? What's your Mount Rushmore of wrestling?
Right. All right, go ahead.
You know he might be controversial.
You already know.
He must say something.
So check this out. I don't know. I don't really have a Mount Rushmore. Because it don't. Can I answer? See if can I answer though? Thank you. Can I answer? I don't really have a Mount Rushmore because, as far as the times are concerned, and as far as what you actually like are different. Now, because someone has something to say, and I'm gonna shut him the fuck up. When he sat there and said, "This is my Mount Rushmore because it's the Attitude Era." Not everybody was watching the Attitude Era, but there's people that's not in the Attitude Era that have bigger things going on than the people that he named. So what I'm gonna say, and I just sat there. I just said that. I said that. I said
what
that.
does me got to do?
I said I don't have one.
What's the problem?
I said I don't have one. That's the problem.
You can make one.
I didn't have one. I didn't have one. You said, oh. Yeah, shut up.
You just
all I'm saying is I don't have a Mount Rushmore. If you had to make one, I don't know because there's different eras, because there's different things. But there could be the wrestlers that you like. And an era that you like, but then if it was like a wrestling,
why not just make your Rushmore one from each era?
If it was one from
just make it one from each era. Then if you can't pick,
I don't know. That was my answer. I don't know, and I said it again. I don't know.
So you just gave a different answer to be different.
See, that's the thing. See, who I like and what's a real Mount Rushmore, you can't compare because realistically, you would have. Yes, it is true because you have to put a Hulk Hogan on there. You have to.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
You don't have to.
You gotta put Hulk Hogan on there, and then not only that, but then for the new era, okay, can I answer? For the new era, then you would have to put a John Cena on there. Here's the different things,
bro. For the new era would just have to name their Mount Rushmore. We're not asking for we're just asking you for yours.
And I said I don't know.
Even if it's the new era,
I said I
they
don't
gave
know.
their Mount Rushmore, I would have to respect it because, like,
That means he doesn't
I
have
said I don't know.
Here, watch
I
it.
don't
I'll
know.
show you how it's done.
Oh,
Here's my Rushmore.
Some Kamar.
Taker,
Yep.
Stone Cold,
Okay.
CM Punk,
Okay.
Cena.
you said Bret Hart?
No, there ain't no fucking.
You know what? Just for that mic, there's a corner right over there. That's my thing. Because one, everybody knows Taker. He's called the Godfather of the locker room for a reason. You have to go with that. Stone Cold. You think of the Attitude Era. He is one of the first names you think of. Punk, Cena, both of their reigns when they're the face of the company, you can't deny it. Especially for both of their growth from the underground to where they are now, you have to put them up there.
Okay.
Yeah, they got it from the ground up. Them
So,
guys too.
okay.
I agree with that.
I'm not mad at it though. I said okay.
You can't.
When I said I don't know, then the very first thing is that I don't got one. I don't have one. I said I don't have one.
He got 4 empty
Thank you,
right.
thank you for the politically correct
I
answer.
don't have
Thank
one.
you.
Thank you. I don't have one. I said it.
He
I don't
got
know
no
why.
favorite
I don't know why when I
He
said
got
it,
no
it was such a
favorite
big deal
wrestler,
the first time.
He
I
got
said
no
it. I
favorite
gotta say it. I gotta say it
He got
7
no
more
favorite-
times.
He got no favorite wrestler.
My favorite wrestler is Shawn Michaels.
He got no
That's
favorite
my
wrestler.
favorite wrestler, but I don't have a Mount Rushmore.
You have
Yeah, I love Yokozuna, and you're right, but he's not on the Rushmore. So I said, who you like and who's really there? I don't have one. So do I gotta say it 10 times?
Alright.
Do I gotta say it 12 times? Like what? What do you want? Does it make you feel better? I gotta say it 20 times?
All right.
You like the fuck?
All right,
I
all
don't
right.
got one.
Okay. We are.
Oh my
we are.
god. Guys are
That's the
weird.
world. Next question for the man of the people, please.
Yo, he's
Listen, bro.
he the closet Hogan fan, and we'll put Hulk Hogan on the Mount Rushmore, but Hulk Hogan reign has the biggest match still to this day. The biggest match to this day, WrestleMania 3 is the biggest match ever in WrestleMania history. He got that, and he's not on the Mount Rushmore. That's a lie. I'm sorry. That's a lie.
Man, listen.
It's a lie. It's a lie, bro. It's a lie.
Oh my
You can't do
god.
that. It's a lie.
Oh man.
It's a lie.
The last question I
I
got for
appreciate
you.
y'all wild out here.
I'm dead.
Invite me back next time. Invite me back.
You're more than welcome to come back.
It's a lie.
But, Pat, the last question I got for you real quick is if you was a wrestler, what would be your wrestling name?
I ain't never had no wrestling name.
That's cap.
That's
That's a lie. As long as wrestling has been real to you,
Well, listen,
everybody's had a
I
nickname.
feel like a
That's cap.
baller took my name because I was going to be Pat the Rock. Okay, but I fuck with the Rock. But,
Alright, I got it.
those of you who ball, that's a motherfucking street baller here named Pat the Rock.
Oh no. Okay. That's fire.
Exactly.
I just
But he
got
took
that.
my shit,
Yo,
so
Pat the Rock.
So would it be PTR or PDR?
PTR.
Pat the Rock or Pat the Rock?
I'm gonna keep it easy for people who ain't that.
Yo, that's kind of catchy. Yo.
Yeah, I like it.
Hey, yo, Pat the Rock. Yeah. That's fire. That's
Yeah,
fire.
man.
I just dig it.
Oh man.
But yeah, that was my shit. So.
I'm sorry. I love this guy, Mike. Hey, see, I told you, man. I needed that sauce, man.
Why y'all bring me on like that? See, look at y'all.
Hey, man, because the crazy part, I gotta kind of prolong this shit because the next segment is this nigga's segment.
So while we're waiting then, let's get into another topic. As everybody knows, it's Christmas time. You're around your family,
Oh, there we go.
different things.
You're a good guy.
But because of that, obviously, we're going to talk about different types of deck in the halls and the jingle bells and the ho-ho all the way.
Yeah.
So, gentlemen, my question to you right now, what is your favorite Christmas wrestling moment?
And if you
Let's go, special guest. We're going to start with you.
Like I said, I don't want to intrude on y'all shit. This is y'all stuff, but like I said, The Rock is my guy. I'm sorry, but The Rock is my guy. So
You can say what you want.
I had to do the 12
Just
days
say it
of
with your
Christmas.
chest.
Had to do 12 days of Christmas. And Rock came against the test, and Stephanie McMahon. She was on test, Johnson, all that good stuff before she got with Triple H and all that good stuff.
sure.
Which is another reason why The Rock is good, because he disrespected Triple H and touch his wife. But you know,
Everybody. I'm sorry. That's low. Everybody disrespected them.
Yeah, true.
Everybody.
Rock was super disrespectful.
Even Cena tapped that one
You know,
time.
but everybody was
Like,
like,
that was
"Fine."
before Cena.
Everybody was like,
That was before Cena. The Rock was disrespectful before that.
But yeah, you know, man. So this Christmas against Tess and Stephanie McMahon. That was my favorite. You can listen to that today and still vibe to it. On the 12 days of Christmas, my Christmas gift to me. Whatever he said. But that was my shit though.
That's crazy.
I thought he was about to get freaky.
Next time. Bye.
I got y'all. The intro.
All right, Antman Fontaine, you up? What is your favorite Christmas wrestling moment?
Well, I didn't really have one, you know what I'm saying? But
Here we go again.
I got reintroduced into something. Can I speak my piece, please? Every time I talk, someone's going to say something. I'm going to speak my piece. I'm going to like when Alberto Del Rio hit Santa Claus with his car. That's what I'm going to say. How about that, okay?
Hey, yo.
You know what I'm saying? Because it was funny. 2012, December 24th. You know what I mean? Alberto Del Rio didn't have to hit that man with the car.
Oh, so you're just a permanent member of the naughty list at that point.
All right, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to survive. You know what I mean?
So was Santa. You got hit by a car.
It was funny.
It was funny. It was funny. Like a bunch of people came out, honking the horn, everything, with the white BMW, and then bow.
That's for Santa Gate. I don't care. That's for Santa Gate because he was supposed to move. He heard the horns. That's how when Alberto Del Rio came out, he was beat the horn, and Santa heard the horns. Right, he beat the horn, and Santa wanted to sit up there and keep on high fiving the kids, so he deserved to get hit. So, fuck Santa.
What's yours?
Well, we know who got cold.
You know what's funny? My dad actually gave me a lump of coal too one day for Christmas. Fucked my whole life up. Hey, but we don't talk about that. Dark time.
Probably earned it.
No, I didn't. I definitely earned it. Go ahead.
Cause it takes me crazy sometimes.
Whatever. My favorite Christmas moment was when DX came out, and it was Shawn Michaels and Triple H. And I hate to say it like this because now that I'm actually like saying it out loud, it's making me feel awkward. Where I'm like, my favorite DX moment is when they came out and they were wearing gift boxers.
Oh, you like that, huh?
That's your thing, bro?
Ay. Oh, that time he was like, Hey, man.
I was just happy.
That's no judgment right here, bro.
My favorite wrestling moment
It's all right, Big E. We hear you over there. We know what you like.
No. Hey, yo, we're gonna act this and that.
Nah. You like that type of stuff?
Nah.
That's on you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's
crazy.
I told you it takes me crazy. I said it.
Yo. Of all the Christmas moments,
He was ready to draw. Yo.
That wasn't it. So we're gonna.
You said DX. What you said?
You said yes.
I mean, hey man, I wasn't even here or there, man. I don't even like Christmas.
Nah, this for off camera.
It's all gonna be documented. It's all documented.
I don't even like Christmas. Fuck Christmas. Oh, hey, Mike. I don't even like Christmas.
Hey, man, listen. You like that stuff, man. It's a no judge zone. You know what I'm saying? It's a no judge zone. You know, we in a time now. We gotta just
don't
respect.
disrespect.
You know what I'm saying? So,
No disrespect to everybody that get down like that, man. Ain't your boy. My bad. I actually.
Yeah, bro. You said it.
you said it. Hey, yo,
bro.
Yeah.
Alright, so my favorite moment was when Stone Cold was on the rise and he was just getting everybody out of here with the stunner, and he just proved that anybody can get it, from the boss Vince McMahon to the wife to the women. Then he stunned Santa Claus, and I'm just like, yo, anyone can get it, man. That just showed me right there. He just doesn't care about life. He don't care about human life. He just don't care if you're a male, female, Santa Claus, Mexican, Dominican. You getting the stunner, dog, and that just showed me right there. That was one of my favorite moments. I was like, yo, he just doesn't care, bro. Stone Cold just doesn't he don't care. So that was one of my favorite Christmas moments.
That was a good moment. That was a good moment when Stone Cold stunned Santa Claus. Because he really jacked him up in the head.
Because you know what I mean. That was before everybody was catching the stunner. You know what I'm saying? You kind of didn't see that really coming.
Yeah.
And like he just stunned him. And just thank God Santa Claus had all his clothes on.
What the fuck?
Nah, these niggas drunk. I mean, these people.
I'm just saying.
Yo, what the fuck?
I'm just saying.
Yo, man.
I know you're not talking from the thing you just said.
I'm just saying. That's why I said that. Saying that he had all his clothes on. He had his drawers on.
Listen, man.
He was fully clothed when he got stunned.
Like I said, I'll bug it.
Look, if it's natural and that's what you're into, we get it.
No, sir.
Right.
No, sir. I said the cat.
So that was my favorite Stone. No, we keeping that. No, we keeping all of
I
that.
don't give a fuck.
You gotta cut that up.
No, sir.
I know where.
What was your favorite moment? Ring announcer.
One of my favorite wrestling Christmas moments was definitely when Mark Henry was Santa Claus for the year. My favorite wrestling Santa Claus will always be Mick Foley, but there was just something about strongest man in the world being Santa Claus and just being, that's what I do as Santa. And that was just something about that just always sat right with me. It was just very, very interesting.
All right.
All right. So now that we have that, Antman, it's your time to shine.
Cheer.
And I don't give a fuck. We record all that shit.
Oh, it's always recorded.
Grab me the gold girl.
I got you.
The golden girl, please. Nah, fuck that.
It's your boy Antman Fahrenheit, and we're gonna hit you with another Fahrenheit 2020. You dig? Today I'm gonna talk about Karrion Kross, ladies and gentlemen. Karrion Kross, you know what I'm saying? He had a little bit of a run, and I thought his energy was as substantial as far as I'm concerned. Let's go into some stuff I got down with Karrion Kross. He's part of Impact Wrestling. He's part of Lucha Libre. You know what I mean? Lucha Underground. He has one of his nicknames, Killer Kross. He was the leader of the Rabbit Tribe and Lucha Underground. He was the White Rabbit. You know what I'm saying? He came into WWE, I believe, as an extra in 2015, but was not signed, I believe. And then in 2020, he got his wave in NXT. And who's that dude that used to be bounced off the right? He just Leo Rush. He destroyed that poor man, and I was sad.
Yeah,
he destroyed him for no reason. It wasn't even necessary. He had to slam him like that. But he came in there. When he came in, he had a little terror. Like, he was like a mini Goldberg when he first came in. They were just trying to come out there. They would cut these promos, and be like TikTok. He was actually at our last show that we went to. It was good to see him. I was actually hyped. I was hyped to see Karrion Kross.
I agree. I was hyped to see him too. I was real hyped to see him. I didn't expect to see him.
I didn't expect that either.
Yeah,
his entrance was a little bit original. He has his wife Scarlett comes in there and she sits there and does a little dance and rolls around, talks about the end is near.
And rock out with the entrance music.
Yeah, so that's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
one of his big accomplishments, I actually remember, is him actually defeating Keith Lee to get his first NXT Heavyweight Championship. Now, Keith Lee, he was a bigger superstar, and I don't know what happened to him now in AEW, but he was doing his thing. And he was going against Undisputed Era, Adam Cole. He was doing his thing. They were pushing Keith Lee, and I honestly didn't think that Karrion Kross was going to beat him. He ends up beating him, but during the match, he ends up injuring his shoulder. So then he has to give up the belt, and he disappears after that. He has another wave where he comes back. Finn Balor has the title, and Finn Balor goes back down to NXT, and next thing you know, he gets the belt again. So they push him up. Right now, I want to say he's been a significant factor of who's turned heel, because I feel like some of the bigger names that have went against him, they've all turned heel. From Shinsuke Nakamura to Drew McIntyre, all his little mini feuds that he's had, but he has never really got the push that he had in the past. But we don't know what's going to happen, so I'm interested to see the future of Karrion Kross, and we'll see. You dig?
I'm a big Karrion Kross fan too. I didn't like the fact when they called him up and they had him looking crazy.
Yeah.
Looking like the executioner from WCW. He looked just like the executioner, right?
He did.
And they had him looking real whack. He looked like a generic character on a wrestling game. And I don't know why in the world anything because cut his hair and everything.
Yeah.
They made him do. They did a whole Vince McMahon creative change, and it was trash. Like, I don't understand why in the world they had it like that. But
well, I didn't like how he came back and was dominating everybody, and then he ends up losing to Jeff Hardy in less than like 2 minutes. And Jeff Hardy's small. Now, granted, he be flying. Jeff Hardy's small. The way he's over there just suplexing cats and just destroying people, he should have destroyed Jeff Hardy. Look like, I don't know.
It wasn't that he just beat him, bro.
It was in 2 minutes.
He hit him with the roll up. He hit him with the roll up. Like, that's not okay. Like, yeah. Like, again, if you want to beat me with a finisher or something. Like, I got caught out of nowhere with your finisher, but you hit me with the schoolboy, I'm gonna be tight. And that's what they always be
Pause.
That was a fair pause.
No.
I wasn't gonna say nothing. This your show.
Oh my God.
That was fair.
But I be tight, pause, if I get beat with a schoolboy. And you know what I mean? And that's the only thing that was so whack about when Karrion Kross lost to Jeff Hardy. I didn't like how they did that to him. And then it was like they have not done nothing with him legit. I mean, but he has so much potential. And I hope he finds somehow, some way to catch this wave.
Yeah.
To catch this wave that's going on.
It's going to be hard for him to get in the mix like we're talking about.
They don't have to though.
Yeah.
But because here's my whole thing with this new wave going up. That's where I feel like it's going to be different. Where everybody you can't expect the same Vince McMahon wave of it's like that whole black thing where there only can be so many actors at a time type deal. The WWE's not going to have there only can be so many superstars at a time. They actually going to push everybody up. So Karrion is going to get his wave. That's why. Exactly. That's why. I believe that's why he was at the live show. Because again, if the live show, yeah, it sucks. And just like he was in the tournament for the U.S. title and he got beat. Yeah, but I feel like he's on that bubble.
Because when he was coming up on that NXT where he was going against Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano, he was going against everybody.
He didn't just go back to NXT. I mean, they just didn't call him back. I don't think it'd be a bad thing. Either going to use him for the main cast that they got popping right now and build him up, or just call him back to NXT. But it ain't gonna work right now.
Yeah,
it ain't gonna work right now. But I like Karrion Kross.
So yeah, that's the Antman's 2023. Y'all check out Karrion Kross. We're gonna see what he does in the year 2024. You know, what I'm saying he might be a worthy opponent to someone like CM Punk or somebody like that. So,
I hope so.
We'll see what happens.
I respect it.
You know what I mean? We'll see what happens.
You alright?
Got like an eyelash in that bitch. That shit hurt like fuck. So trying to survive, man.
You gotta pull it out.
Trying, bro. Oh, God, here you go.
You want to take a break real quick?
Nah, we good. Keep rolling.
Okay. I'm just checking in, man. Just making sure you're good, man.
All right. And that, everybody, was Fahrenheit 2020.
Shit.
All right. Next question of the night. Since we're talking about prospects for, the upcoming stuff in January, we figured it was time to talk about Oh Glory, the Royal Rumble. So, for our entire crew, when wrestling was real to me, what makes the Royal Rumble epic to you? And again, we're going to start off with our special guest.
Man, the Royal Rumble is special because it's like roll the dice. It's like craps. You never know who's gonna come out next.
Yeah.
You might be paired. We've all seen where that one wrestler be in the ring like, yeah, I'm about to win it, and then here comes Brock Lesnar. Here comes the Big Show. Here comes somebody that they weren't expecting for. So that's why I like Royal Rumble. Like, it's like the game of life. You never know what's coming for you.
Yeah.
Well, you better be prepared. Because if you're not prepared, guess who next in line for the championship?
Yeah.
And Key, I want you to know who next in line for the championship.
Relax.
But yeah, that's where I come from. As a special guest. What about you? What's my man Fontaine? What's good?
Sometimes with the Royal Rumble, I get a little depressed sometimes with the Royal Rumble because there's been a few Royal Rumble winners that they just get washed up at WrestleMania, and I don't like that. But it's good that way because it's not a guarantee that you're going to get a win at WrestleMania. It's just you're guaranteed for that match. And there's a few of them that I just really wanted to win, and I don't know. I like how they bring people back, but then I also wish that some of the people that they bring back, they would get longer stunts in the match, if that makes sense, And I only get excited really for the actual Royal Rumble match because nothing, for the most part, happens on the outside of the Royal Rumble match because WrestleMania is right there. So that's just my take on the Royal Rumble. You know what I'm saying?
I get you.
Yeah, I mean, there's only, for me, honestly, there's only been very few epic matches outside of Royal Rumble itself, like regular championship matches. Honestly, there's only one, which is like, as much as I don't want to talk about it, because, I don't care for the other person that was in it, but it was Jericho and Benoit in the ladder match for the Intercontinental title. Like, that was just one of the most epic Royal Rumble matches of all time, of it being outside of the main drum. But for me, I'm kind of pretty much piggybacking on what everybody else is saying, which is I love just seeing somebody that you did not think was coming back, and it don't matter which era they came in. Like, just the fact that they got a nice little shot.
Edge was big.
Yeah, Edge
was great.
That's the whole thing where some people get that whole big comeback of like that moment that were for at least 2 to 3 minutes. It's all about you while your whole song is playing. Like, it's all about you, of your return, and you just eating the crowd up. And man. Like, I love the Royal Rumble because, again, it's roulette. Because, again, who you think is actually going to win, there's a great possibility, or more than likely possibility, they're not going to win because they got something else in the back door popping. Yeah. Last year, to me, was predictable. Because everybody knew Cody was going to win with his comeback. Everybody knew Cody was going to win with his comeback. But this year's a little different because, again, with Randy's already going to be in the heavyweight title match, so that's where he's at the fold. But now that AJ is it's the WWE is actually it's getting liquid again. So
and I can say, from my experience, that's where some of the greatest storylines come from the WWE is Royal Rumble. Like you said, we all expecting us to go a certain way, and how we expect WrestleMania to go. WrestleMania, I'm sorry, guys. But, They could throw, they'll throw a wrench in there, and somebody old school come back and for WrestleMania, or not WrestleMania, Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
And now we got a whole new main event that we wasn't expecting.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, for real, even back in that Attitude Era, that Royal Rumble match between Shawn Michaels and Undertaker, if Undertaker didn't hurt, if Undertaker and Shawn Michaels didn't hit his back on that casket, there's no guarantee that Stone Cold be what Stone Cold is. Now I'm not saying he wouldn't have got there, but they had to pass the torch because Shawn Michaels got injured. It wasn't because he was that nice. It was because he was literally hurt.
Yeah.
Or even that one Royal Rumble match when Cody jumped in and he took on The Undertaker, and Taker took the hit and let Cody come up as a star. That was one of the greatest moments for Cody right there.
Yeah.
Completely unexpected.
Yeah. He wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
So I know you got Cody Rhodes and all that good stuff.
Like, I don't got a problem with Cody. Cody had to grow on me, dog, like more and more because like I be getting mad at Cody, but then Cody's not whack. Then Cody's trash. Then Cody's not whack. I don't know. It's a hate-love relationship.
The worst thing for Cody was when he was Stardust.
I wouldn't say that.
I would say that was his weakest persona, but it caused a lot of growth because
He was actually pretty dope as Stardust.
It's mixed, and the reason why I say it's mixed because wrestling Stardust is one thing. But it was the way they used Stardust, and it crossed over with the CW, where he became Stardust as a villain on Arrow, and then it blended over where now look at Stephen Amell and heels. Now wrestling is kind of merged with the superhero stuff. You can't beat that type of promo.
I hated when he wore that mask. That's why I couldn't stand him. I just wanted to get punched in his face the whole time.
That shit was dope too.
It was funny, but I just wanted to get him hit. I didn't like that mask though, because the mask reminds me of like Rip Hamilton when the other people try to bite off it.
That's where he got it from.
I know.
That's exactly where he got it
Rip
from.
was getting buckets though. Rip was getting buckets.
Cody was IC champion at that time, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, respect that,
He was
man.
IC champ.
Respect that, man.
I'm not, you know what I'm saying?
Mike, you got a favorite Royal
I'm having
Rumble?
like a wardrobe malfunction with my eye. Yo, I got a whole eyelash in here and it's kicking my ass.
A Lashley?
The Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, I think it was a Bobby Lashley disrespect that came back to haunt me. But what was the question?
When was the Royal Rumble epic to you?
I mean, shit. Honestly, it's just the element of surprise who's going to show up because you're always going to bring back some retro wrestler. You know what I mean? So that's what I always expect from the Royal Rumble. And also, just the concept of the Royal Rumble, it can change the wrestler's life in regards of if you win it, you got the main event, you know what I'm saying? And you got a shot at the title, you know what I'm saying? You got a shot at greatness.
No, we hear you, Nick Fury.
Yeah. I'm surviving, y'all, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just doing it for y'all.
I can see that.
Yeah. It's not looking good right now.
Alright.
But
And then for myself, what makes the Royal Rumble... Y'all alright?
Go ahead, man.
Yoko doing
So, what makes the Royal Rumble epic to me, and which is probably my favorite thing to see for it, is when you get to see like the combo finishers that happen between everybody's in the ring, just because some of them connect so well, or you'll see somebody take out multiple people. Like, I talk about them a lot with Rey Mysterio. You'll see 3 people get 619 off the top rope. Like, that's crazy. And then you see Randy Orton hitting this devastating double triple man RKO. You'll see Undertaker hitting 2 people with choke slam. You'll see Undertaker and Kane 4 people with choke slam. You'll see a couple people get pedigreed. Then you'll see GTS to an attitude adjustment. You'll see the walls of Jericho come out of nowhere. That's what's cool to me. When you see a lot of their moves connect and they take out multiple people. So when you get a final 2, 3, or 4 who's in there, it's anybody's game. So much so that the surprise, person who's already out of the thing will just be like, look, I lost, and now you're coming with me from under the ropes. Bam, you've lost. And be hot and just have a backstage brawl, which then leads into WrestleMania. That's honestly one of the fun things to see.
Who was the one that John Cena messed up with? It was Batista, where he's about to put him in the bomb and he falls backwards.
Yeah.
That one made me mad. I ain't gonna hold you.
Well, they actually both landed at the same time. That was crazy.
I didn't like that one.
I like how Kofi almost how his signature elimination, surviving eliminations, those signature ones, those pretty fire. How he get thrown out the ring, he lands on the rails, and he's technically not out the ring. You know what I'm saying? He finds a way to get back in there. It was always something at a different WrestleMania.
That was his thing.
That was his thing. Surviving. Just to get eliminated.
Oh, yeah. He never won.
He survived just to not survive.
Yeah, highlight just to lose.
I remember when he got thrown over the rope and Big E caught him. That one was like, that was Big E definitely caught him, dog.
Yeah. So that was that. Well, everyone, that's been the main part of the show, and now it's time for our favorite segment. We've traveled down this road several times. Now it's time to bring it home with our memory lane. So this time we're going to start with the OGs. So, Mike, you have the floor. What's your memory lane for the day?
Oh man, I like this girl, right? In like 5th grade, I really liked her, and I was like, I'm gonna express how much I liked her. So one day I had this idea, because again, I'm a diehard wrestling fan, so I just got all my stuff, my swag, and my, you know what I mean, my lingo from wrestling. So my dumb ass got Mr. Sacco one time from Mankind, and she's sitting there doing her work, and I'm just like, hey, I like you. I'm thinking I'm running a game, and then the girl was just like, yo, this nigga's a weirdo, bro. And then I remember my teacher coming up to me, and he's just like, what the hell are you doing? And then he makes me sit with him, and he moved my seat up front, whatever, in front of the class, whatever, and I just, again, I was just trying to like match. I didn't know how. I was trying to match to her, man, and I just thought that was a good idea. And now I think about it now, it's so cringy because again, I really just was like, I'm about to hide this chick, and I literally just pulled the whole sock, and I'm just talking to her, thinking she would like it. And it just, yo, it didn't work, y'all. So yeah, that's my memory lane. I kind of like, yeah, that shit sucked.
Hey man, Mankind was
that was my guy. You know what I'm saying? I got the tat. Have a nice day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was there.
Another Rock and Sock connection.
You know what I'm saying? That was, you know, I thought I was gonna win her over with it, but
facts.
I failed miserably. Yeah. She probably remembers that.
That was. Yo, Mike got that tat and he did it like a champ, dog.
Yeah.
Because I was sitting there trying to survive, bag it up. But I ain't got no tattoos, so I don't know how it feels.
No, that joint hurt,
but
bro.
it was so funny. Yo, Mike got me back it up. Shout out to Easy Inks too. Shout out to Easy Inks too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out Easy Ink. My brother
shout out to Easy
Ink. Want to get a tat?
Definitely.
Go hit him up, man. He got you.
Easy Ink on deck.
Yeah, that was my memory lane.
brother.
Well, there was this one time, you know what I'm saying, when Shawn Michaels actually did come back to WWE after his injury, and he had to go against Triple H. And somebody was a really big Triple H fan, you know what I'm saying, and just turned his back on Shawn Michaels. And I didn't know what type of time it was, but what I do know is in that match, Shawn Michaels, you know what I'm saying, I was mad. He came out there with the blue jeans on and put the little chains on.
I hated that.
I was mad too. I was mad. But I know at the end of the match, he got the win. And me and certain individuals, we just didn't know who was really a fan at that point. Because somebody just like was just avid just on Triple H. And then when Triple H got beat, he got mad and had to bring out the sledgehammer and try to take out Shawn Michaels. But the damage was already done. You know what I mean? So that was one of my favorites, you know, just watching old school wrestling, actually seeing Shawn Michaels come back. He had a couple things, times where he did come back, and it was just like him just popping in, but it wasn't like him coming back. Right. And after that, he actually came back, you know what I mean? He got some matches, he got some WrestleManias back in, so I really enjoyed that.
I really hated his attire when he came back full time. You know what I mean? I like Shawn Michaels' attire. in the 90s, you know what I'm saying? But we came out with them cowboy boots and...
Yeah, I wasn't a fan.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling, even the chaps. He had the chap.
I wasn't a fan, man.
I wasn't a fan of that.
Yeah.
It didn't look like the authentic Shawn Michaels to me. You know what I'm saying? He looked just like a geezer.
Even the WrestleMania like 20 and WrestleMania like 21 and all that stuff, I didn't like those outfits.
Yeah, I didn't like none of them.
I didn't like none of those
I like the
joints.
old school Shawn Michaels joint with the...
There's still too many crosses on there. There's nothing wrong with the cross, but it wasn't him.
Yeah, thank you. It just didn't feel like my Shawn Michaels. You know?
21 was fine.
No.
20 was fine. 20 was fine. 20 was actually old school.
What was the WrestleMania when he fought Chris Jericho?
20.
That's 19.
I mean 19.
That was when he
Right.
went back to his style. I like when he wore that, but I didn't.
And then he
like
wore the
his-
same style in 20. Yeah, he wore it in 20, 19, and 20. And then
I'm talking about the chaps, those stupid ass
That's what he did.
baggy ones. I
That's
didn't
what he
like
did in
them.
21.
Nah, I didn't like
I
that.
still didn't like 21.
Yeah, yeah, I didn't like that Shawn Michaels.
Yeah. Shawn Michaels. So, my memory lane is the very first WrestleMania I actually got to watch live, which was WrestleMania 14. So what makes it bad about this moment was I got to watch this WrestleMania with my best friend at the time, Dante Daniels. I want to shout out to Dante, man. This is for you, good brother. Because when I actually watched this WrestleMania, I was actually pissed off actually half the time because he was a Stone Cold fan. And I was a Shawn Michaels fan. So we were actually beefing. It was actually the first time, that was actually the first time on some Ravens, Steelers, Boston Celtics versus Lakers, some rivalry, heated moment. I actually felt as a young kid because he was the biggest Stone Cold Steve Austin fan. And I was the biggest Shawn Michaels fan. And the fact that they were fighting each other at WrestleMania for this belt right here, it was epic. Epic!
Listen.
I hear the haters hate. And I feel the hate. And I love it. But anyway, like, the fact that we watched that match together, it was actually epic. Like, we actually, and the thing was, again, old school style. You got to watch on a black box. So you already know you up when you watch it on a black box, watching a whole pay-per-view of wrestling. So like the fact that we got to watch that, and then we watched the WrestleMania main event, and I was sad to watch Shawn Michaels fall to Stone Cold Steve Austin. But Shawn Michaels was hurt.
He was hurt. We saw that coming.
Yeah, he was injured. He was hurt, but he still put on a good match. And Stone Cold won, and I was actually mad.
That was one of the most middest, iconic matches ever, right?
Yeah.
Just the fact that Stone Cold, won, but it was super mid, but it was still a classic, all in one.
I
didn't like it. It hurts watching it after the fact.
Because you could tell bro was hurt.
You could definitely tell, like the littlest movements.
He kept talking shit.
You can tell, they say he took shots and shit to numb it, but you could tell bro was hurt. I feel like the best match of that night was Kane versus Undertaker.
That was cool.
And the dumpster match too. That was a fire match. But yeah,
Definitely.
shout out HBK, man.
Heartbreak Kid.
Yeah. Announcer.
So, one of my memory lane moments would be this one. I don't know if Best in the World remembers this. When I was younger, we used to... There'd be times we would watch WWE on TV when it was live, but then there's other times he had these old cassette tapes of it. It was him and, his friend, one of my cousins at the time. They had a cassette tape. So there's one day we're watching the tapes.
Like you got
It's not that he's not my cousin no more. Look, we're keeping certain names anonymous, but you know who you are if you're watching. Hi. So he had these cassette tapes,
That's a shot.
and the specific one that we were watching, and I was like maybe 6 or 7. It was the presidential address by DX. Because we had seen... I wasn't old enough when the first one came out, but I saw the rerun of the original address when I was watching it with Best in the World. And he's like, oh, they have this one. Okay. So, because he had the cassette tape, he's like, listen, I'm going to show y'all the real thing. Don't tell your parents. You're going to hear some words. It's okay. So he popped in the cassette tape, and we heard all them words at the first time, and we're like, why can't this go on TV? Like, this is funny. So then he explained to us how censors work and why this particular segment aired way later in the day. Like, BET After Dark, way later in the day. But watching that was interesting because then, one, it was a great promo for what it was doing. I was trying to censor them. But also, it was funny just watching us all back up like they wouldn't let them do any of that. It's like, nope, it was a different era. But it worked out perfectly because now DX is immortalized for all the crazy shenanigans they were able to do.
Yeah, that was so what me being the good influence that I am. I went ahead and showed my nephews the DX uncut, unrated tape.
It wasn't just his nephews, mind you. We watched it with my sister. She wasn't into wrestling like us, but she watched it with us because sometimes she would hit us with a move or two as well. And then she'd be like, nah, I'm going to play with my dolls. But she was getting it too.
Well, I mean, hey, I just try to keep it discreet, but it's all good. But yeah, so there were that time where I did show, like, my nephew that old school DX upgraded tape, and I was all about education back in the day, man. And so I wanted him to learn about wrestling, so the DX upgraded tape was a good education lesson about how real life works. So I'm a good person.
The funniest part about that is when we watched it, it was later in the day. So we was up all night. There's no pause for that. There's no pause for that.
There's pause because the line.
The
original line is for that.
There's no pause. I know what the original line is, but because of my setup for the joke, there's no reason for a pause. Now, if you're making a joke about kids with that, pause.
See, there we go again. Now we just go Michael Jackson.
I'm not touching it.
See, exactly.
So before we finish out, sir, your memory lane. When was wrestling real to you?
You know what? Like I said, my dad introduced wrestling to me. So what made wrestling real to me was me being with my family, me being with my brothers and my cousins. You know, back in the day, we had all the wrestlers. You know, all the action figures, all the stadiums, all that good stuff. That's when kids actually played with toys.
Facts.
You know.
I had everything.
Exactly. With the rumble about, I don't want to get into it. You already know. So yeah, and then, you know, we drifted off to PlayStation. You know, you got to get the 4-tap. Mm-hmm. So, you know, all to play. So yeah, you know, me and my family, you know, that's what made wrestling real to me. Like,
you did. That was good memory lane, man. Good time, because again, family's everything, man, and that's what this whole thing is all about. It's about family, man. Us coming together and doing our thing. You already know. So, hey, man, it's another episode in the books, family. We already did our thing.
Yeah.
And we actually got other things in the work because, you know, we're going to close 2023 out with this love right here. But 2024, we got extra things coming to y'all. Not just when wrestling's real to me. Soon coming is when sports was real to me. Because we're going to start talking while things are hot.
Hold on, Best in the World. Say that again for the cheap seats across the street.
Hey, man, there's a new podcast coming out soon in the works. It's when sports was real to me, when we're actually going to talk that sports content. We actually gonna give you that real first take, that real undisputed, that real. When we talk about how great the Ravens are in the NFL. We're gonna talk about that, and then we're gonna talk about more of that. But hey, listen, there's actually more content coming up. Listen, 2024, we actually gonna fill y'all up. But listen, first and foremost, the biggest thing is I want to thank we actually hit over 100 subscribers.
Yes, we
when
did.
it comes to YouTube. So I want to thank everybody that's been faithfully rocking with us, watching us from day 1, 2, or right now. I want to thank y'all for just giving us y'all time for just rocking out with my brothers, man, and listening to this content. And hopefully it was entertaining y'all. And again, please put your
We just getting started.
Yeah.
So, again, milestone. This is our first year doing this stuff. We haven't even been doing it for 6 months yet, and we're literally known as the wrestling guys. No matter where I go, even if they're not even saying to us in the inbox, people are coming up to me. Hey, I seen your boy from your podcast. Talking about Antman. Hey, I seen your other boy. You know what I'm saying? They know who we are. They recognize us. You know what I'm saying? People coming up to me just asking random wrestling questions. So we see that you guys are putting our notice in the movement, and we just want to thank y'all, man, for real. Because there's more to come. You feel me?
Definitely. We got more to come, y'all. We got more juice coming. Pause. More content coming. It's just gonna be all wild. And I'm gonna just wrap it up with, hey man, Pat, again, as a special guest, our first special guest, I want to thank you for coming through.
Thank you.
Hanging out with us. You actually definitely vibed with the crew, even though I didn't like half of your fucking shit you were saying. But
anyways, no disrespect.
Shout out to Pat the Rock.
yeah,
You know, we gonna trademark that. It's Pat the Rock, not the ball.
No, Pat the Rock is fire though.
Pat the Rock, not the ball. Thank y'all for having me on. You know,
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Appreciate that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know, and I hope to be on again sometime. You know?
Absolutely.
Pat the Rock, that's fire.
Brother, what you guys say before out, man?
I just want to thank everybody for checking us out. I want to get more and more into these live events, and hopefully here in the near future, if there's any local promotions or stuff going out like that, we can interact and do some stuff with y'all. Because I feel like it would be nice if this is the start. But how we talk about when wrestlers go to us, what if one day we could be the commentary at some place? You know what I'm saying? So it's always just a dream, but we don't never know the future. But we can work towards it, you dig? So I'm just hyped, and I feel like this has become somewhat a piece for me. I got a lot of stuff going on. I like to travel a lot. I like to go here and there, whatever. But it just makes me happy when I can sit there and honestly spend time with my peoples and talk about and discuss how my life is something that I enjoy, you know. So just shout out and blessings. You dig? Cheer.
Enjoy your Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, enjoy your family. Again, hope you all just have a safe New Year, Merry Christmas, all that shit, man, for real.
I heard that.
Yep.
Total package.
Yeah. Just want to say thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you for the 100 subscribers we have now. Here's everyone that we go from here. This was When Wrestling Was Me for 2023. We'll see y'all in 2024.
Hey man, and as always, we got 2 words for y'all. See you. Peace.